All right, so it's Monday today. We're going to be taking a look at Jordan Brand's big release of the weekend, see what all the talk is all about. And we got a huge update as it looks like a potential Adidas Yeezy release date has been discovered. So we're going to get into all of that here shortly. But first, let's go ahead and start with Nike, who has just unveiled their latest Supreme Air Darwin SB Low. Now these will be dropping this week, which I would assume is part of a whole Nike Supreme capsule, retail $120. Now, if you were around back in the 90s, you may remember the Air Darwin as a basketball model rocked by Dennis Rodman. Nowadays, I feel like this classic is more so known for like being the first Nike model to feature that backwards swoosh. So I like what Supreme and Nike has done here, taking this retro basketball model, giving it a modern update with this lower cut, taking it more into the realm of a skate shoe, kind of like what we saw with the Air More Up-Tempo Ambush collaboration. So not mad at these at all, and I would like to even see Nike possibly even take things a step further by maybe giving us some more GR releases of this model, and rather than it just being reserved for like a one-off Supreme capsule, see if this model can actually kind of have somewhat of an impact here in today's modern sneaker culture. Now, switching gears over to Yeezy, I'm sure a lot of you guys are familiar with the whole Ye Ka-Scent saga going on right now. Essentially what happened was this popular streamer, he tried on a pair of the Yeezy pants. He was just basically trolling. He didn't even use the drawstring. Ye was pissed about it. We know how the whole story goes. So it looks like they've tried things once again, as it looks like Yeezy has sent him what appears to be a smaller pair of pants or something that fits a little bit better. But it looks like Ka-Scent, he just simply found out that these feature a drawstring. So it looks like this whole mess could have been just simply avoided by tying up the drawstring. And as far as the Travis Scott Jumpman Jacks, many people were speculating that we could potentially see a shock drop for that University Red pair as the password page loaded up on Travis Scott's website. Well, it looks like we didn't get any type of shock drop yet to my knowledge, and we're still waiting to see when we're gonna get that sale colorway drop on the sneakers app, but rumor has it should be sometime this week. So of course, stay tuned for more updates on that release. And with those quick updates out of the way, let's go ahead and take a look at this weekend's big release from Jordan Brand, which I wouldn't be able to make these early looks happen if it wasn't for the good folks over at Secret Sauce, which is a community-based group over on Discord for sneakerhead lovers. So not only do they provide exclusive information from all of their industry connections, but they also help you get sneakers for retail. So we're going to touch on them here in a minute as they have an exclusive offer for you guys, which you're not going to want to miss out on. But first, let's go ahead and get into these sneakers, which at the top of this year, many people were saying that these military blues were a contender for sneaker of the year. Now, of course, Jordan Brand, they originally released these all the way back in 1989, and since then they've re-released them a few times. As far as my personal connection to this sneaker, I remember grabbing the pair that dropped back in 2006. Now, at that time, I was actually working at Champ Sports, and believe it or not, but these joints actually retailed for just $115. And there was really no hype surrounding this release, as I was able to easily grab them like months after the release as they were just sitting on shelves. So it's really crazy to think that now here in 2024, not only do these joints retail for $215, but they're also one of the most hyped sneakers of the year. So I would say it's absolutely crazy to now have these in hand once again. The first big noticeable difference that I remember, of course, is the Nike Air on the back, as the 2006 version featured the Jumpman on the back. Now, you guys will notice that there's this noticeable blue tint surrounding this sneaker, which I've seen a lot of people complaining about. For me, I would say it's not really a deal breaker, and I would actually have to go as far as to say that it's really not a big deal at all. So once you throw these on feet, you will notice they do fit true to size. As far as like the comfort, they feel okay. As far as the quality, I would say it's okay, kind of what you would expect from Jordan Brand, but I would say it's a lot better than some of the Jordan Brand releases that we've been getting over the last few years or so. So not too much to say about these military blues other than they are a classic, and I guess Jordan Brand really created a great timeless release that has really aged like fine wine. So I guess you could just say that these military blues really get just better over time. So of course, we'll see how it all goes down when the Jordan 4 Military Blue officially releases coming up this Saturday, May the 4th. Now, of course, we know there's a decent amount of pairs of these to go around, but I would say that given the high demand for this all-time Jordan Brand classic, this will still be a difficult pair to cop come Saturday, which is why I once again wanted to mention Secret Sauce, which I'm not even gonna lie, I didn't even understand how real this group was until I actually joined myself. They're gonna provide you with all the tools that you need to become your own sneaker insider, which includes release guides for each release. So now you're gonna know stock numbers. You're also gonna know the shock drop dates in advance before everybody else. They also provide early links as well as automatic checkouts, which helps all of their members be able to cop sneakers like this for retail. So their essential plan starts at just $60, which I feel like is well worth it given all of the information that you're now gonna receive, as well as all of the shoes that you're now gonna be copping for retail. Plus, if you want to take things to the next level and start to profit off some of these shoes that you're now able to cop for retail, they offer even more premium memberships, which also includes exclusive backdoor discounts plus more. So Secret Sauce is so confident in their services that they're even guaranteeing all premium members a guaranteed retail pair of the Jordan 4 Military Blues for retail come this Saturday. So once again, they're offering all premium members a guaranteed pair of these Jordan 4 Military Blues on Saturday for retail. Now, normally Secret Sauce does have a waiting list, but if you guys would like to bypass that waiting list, I have an exclusive link for all of you guys watching right now in the description down below. So if you would like to support me and join Secret Sauce, be sure to click the link down below. You guys aren't gonna wanna miss out. Go ahead and check out the link right now. And lastly, it looks like a huge Adidas Yeezy update has been discovered. Now, of course, a couple of weeks back, Adidas did provide their preliminary Q1 results, which provided a lot of information, but it also gave us an update on the whole Adidas Yeezy saga, which seems like it just can't end. So Adidas did mention that they were still sitting on unsold pairs in which they do plan to unload here sometime in 2024. So fans were left with a lot of questions on specifically which pairs they would be dropping, how they would be releasing them, and when. So it looks like we have a very big update here, which according to Just Fresh Kicks, the Yeezy 500 High Sand will actually be releasing coming up June 8th. 2024. So this is a huge update. Now, what I'm guessing is they must have some access to the back end of Adidas release calendar, or these may have popped up on some type of release calendar for one of Adidas retail partners. So as far as this pair right here, of course, we know there's a lot of controversy given the whole background, everything that's happening with Ye and Adidas, but I still feel like there's a decent amount of demand still here for these Adidas Yeezy releases. And as far as this pair specifically, I know a lot of people have been waiting to get their hands on these pairs, which we thought were going to drop actually as part of the last Adidas Yeezy drop. They didn't drop, so I know people are definitely looking to grab these joints right here. So given everything that we know right now, there's no telling what to expect exactly. My guess is that basically because we had a lot of these pairs sitting on the confirmed app for the last drop, that Adidas may unload some of those unsold pairs over to their retail partners. But given the fact that they're dropping these 500 highs, I still think this keeps the window open, you know, that we could potentially maybe even get some new pairs, maybe even some restocks of some classic. Who knows? But for now, the good news is we have a tentative release date for June. So it looks like we're about a month away from these Adidas Yeezy releases potentially returning. So let me know if you guys are excited for these to drop, or you just kind of tired of this whole thing and just ready to move on to the new Yeezy drop. So we're gonna wrap things up right here. Let me know what you guys think about everything that's covered as far as those Jordan 4 Military Blues. Let me know if you guys are grabbing a pair this Saturday, or did you already grab your pair early? Drop all of your feedback down below. If you guys enjoyed the video, be sure to help out the channel by dropping a thumbs up, and don't forget to check out Secret Sauce. But more importantly, you guys gotta use my specific link right down below. That way you guys can bypass the waiting list, and that way I'll get credit for everything like that. So salute guys, I'm JA. Make sure y'all stay safe, stay blessed. I'll catch y'all tomorrow. Love.